Today we're going to continue our Power Wheels Dune Racer build with these LED Underglow light strips that are going to add some extra bling to the ride. When you order a set of LED light strips from MLToys, you're going to get 2 of these strips, and they are 30 inches long each and contain a myriad of LED lights inside the strip. Now, if 30 inches is too long for you, you can cut every third light. So you count 3, you can make a cut there, you can count 3, make a cut there. Once you cut it, you'll actually be able to use both sides of the strip if you want. In our case today, we're going to use the entire length of both strips, and we're going to run down the chassis rails on the vehicle, adhering them and then attaching them to the vehicle's power system. So stay tuned here and watch as we show you how to add them on. So you can see here I've laid my LED light strips out along the chassis rails, and they fit perfectly along. I don't have to cut these at all for a Dune Racer, and most Power Wheels you can run the whole length of them. That's why we selected this length for you. So this is going to be a pretty straightforward install with them. To hold the LEDs down in place, I'm going to use a product called Quick Grip. It's like a shoe glue. Any kind of rubber, cement, silicone glue works good to hold them down. We're also going to supplement that with some zip ties. You can hold them on with zip ties if you want. And just while the glue is drying, just a little bit of tape that we can remove later. Anything can hold them down. Obviously, don't put screws through them. Whatever you have at your disposal to use, there's nothing that will harm the LED strip. Just make sure it will adhere to the Power Wheels plastic. It can be a little tough sometimes to get things to adhere to. So we're going to go ahead now and start attaching them in place. Now, you can wire these 2 LED light strips one of 2 different ways. They both have to get to a 12-volt light source. You can either run them both up to your battery, or what I'm going to do is tie the 2 LED light strips together, and that way I only have to run one wire into the vehicle. You can electric tape these together. My preferred way of doing it is always soldering. It's a more secure connection. I'm going to run these wires under here. It's going to be a little tight reach working underneath this area, but I think the finish in the end is going to be way, way better. With the ends of the wires that aren't going to be powered, we want to be able to cut them short and have them be out of the way. I'm just going to take a pair of nippers and cut them down. Take off this extra plastic insulation, being careful not to cut the wires. And I'll show you why we're going to do that here in just a second. One thing I don't like is having 2 wires that come to an end right next to each other. So what I'm going to do is peel back one wire and cut it just a little shorter than the other one. Doesn't even take much. Clip my black wire there just a little bit. Now the red wire is about 1/8 of an inch longer than the black one, ensuring we'll never have contact with the 2 of them. So now that the glue is dried, I can go around and remove all of the tape under the vehicle. And I can also cut my zip ties short, for neatness sake. And that leaves us with a nice clean finished look. Ooh-wee, doesn't that look messy? Well, not really. This vehicle's got a lot of add-ons onto it. We've got our Stage 4 motor gearboxes in it, and we've got an additional basic lighting kit that we've put in. What we really need to be concerned about is this wire, which was coming from the underglow lights, and all I did is drill a small hole in the body to run the one wire up through. And we have two options to tap this in now with this vehicle. I can just tap it into a 12 volt power source if I'm just running a 12 volt battery. Just hit red to white and black to black. Or if you have our basic lighting kit, we can tap right into the existing power distribution module. And again, it's red to red, black to black. Lift up one of the tabs. Slide in, lock the wire down. Now we'll go for the black. These power distribution modules are great for when you want to add on more lighting at any time to your vehicle. That's it. It's all wired up. We're going to fire it up, see how it looks. And there you have it. This is a fabulous looking pink underglow kit going onto this pink Power Wheels Dune Racer. Got some tail lights on it and the headlights in the front. But you can see how nice and even and consistent this glow is. And the whole thing won't take 10 seconds of runtime out of the battery because they're high efficiency LED lights. Another great upgrade from MLToys.